Could you step away from that device for us for a moment? Oh. Oh, shit. If you would like to continue communicating with us, light up the device more. Thank you.
Attention! All things shared in this video are simply the opinions of the Unexplained Files. The following footage is not tampered with, and all of the events and reactions are unplanned and genuine.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Unexplained Files, the greatest place for all things unexplained. Tonight we are sadly investigating without Steve, and we miss him very much. I hope that he'll be back soon, but that's not going to stop us from being in. That's not going to stop us from giving you your fix of the unexplained. And tonight we are in, I don't know what the name of this cemetery is. It's just
the Bideford Old Town Cemetery.
The oldest in the town, the one that has probably the most graves out of everywhere that we visited, even in the local area. It's a little bit forgotten about, a little bit run down, but it's still in good enough nick that we can get around it and investigate. So let's jump into it. So if anybody is here with us right now and you would like to attempt to communicate with us, I welcome you to do so. This is now your time to communicate with us. In between these gravestones we have some devices on the floor. If you come and stand near them, come and stand next to them, they'll light up and we'll know that you're here. Why don't you come and stand with us? Or maybe this is your place of rest. If you're here and you'd like to let us know that you're here, or perhaps you want us to leave, why don't you bump into some of those devices or come and stand near us? I have to admit, it doesn't particularly have like a weird feeling about it massively, but I don't know.
Not as bad as when we first got in here.
Yeah.
Feels like I've adjusted to it now.
Yeah. I feel completely calm being here. But it is like hard to explain what this place is like. It's very overgrown, everything's over top of us. Very closed in. Except weirdly the pathways are still open. So if anybody is here with us right now, you may have heard us wandering through, or maybe you saw us a moment ago call out to somebody or to anybody. If you are here or this is your place of rest and you'd like to communicate with us, I welcome you to do so. All you have to do is come and stand near these devices and they'll light up to let us know that you're here.
If there's anyone from Old Town Bideford around here who wants to communicate with us, please come and join us. Use our energy to light up these devices.
I've been volunteered. Why don't you come and light up these devices for us? Come and talk to us.
We're not here to harm or disturb you in any way, we just want to interact.
How do you feel about us being here? Are you okay with it? Do you want us to leave? If you want us to leave, come and stand near one of these devices. That'll let us know you want us to leave. So we have a new device here that you may be able to use to communicate with us. If you come and speak into this device, we might hear what you have to say. This may be an easier way for you to communicate with us. If it is, feel free to use it. But you're still welcome to come and stand near any of our devices to light them up, Or maybe if you come and speak to us, we might not hear you, but later on, when we go over this, we might be able to hear you. Is there any messages you have for us? It's gone so quiet.
Everything.
So still, everything
Yeah.
is just like the weird, all of it.
Not even the spirit talk is interacting with us.
But even just outside the device, there was noise, there was shit going on, and it's just stopped. Are you happy with us being here? Or do you want us to leave? You can tell us.
They hear me scream.
Who hears you scream?
Well, that's a good start.
Huh?
That's a good start.
Yeah. Everything's picked back up now. That was weird, like everything stopped for a brief second there. Right. Who hears you scream?
And who are you?
These devices that we're holding, some of them have energy and power within them. If you can use that in any way to be able to help you communicate with us, you're welcome to do so. Do you hear that?
Follow us left.
Follow us left. That's the other side. If you want us to follow you, all we ask before we do is that you light up any of these devices for us. If you touch any of them, they'll light up and we'll know to follow you. Follow us left. That's literally the start. That's the area we came into the graveyard when we did the first loop. And that was the part where we felt a bit more,
I like to talk.
You can continue talking to us. We're here to hear you. What's your name? Tell us your name, so we know who we're talking with.
Emotional.
Who's emotional, you or us?
How so emotional, baby. I can't believe the fog is literally
It's
around you. Maybe we should listen to it and go left though.
Yeah, we might have
Imagine
to.
if it took us to the house. To the
I had
door.
a shiver just a minute ago, and then you've gone, the fog's all around you. I'm going to hope that it's like around all of us and not just me.
Her voice.
Whose voice?
Give us a name. You said we they hear you scream. You said emotional. You said a few things, but you've not given us a name yet. We would like to know who we're speaking to. Thank you. That just sent a chill down me, that did, because they're right over my shoulder. So we said if you light up one of these devices, we would follow you left, and we're happy to do so. But first, we would like a name. Or perhaps you could again light up one of these devices for us, whichever is easiest for you. Perhaps light up the other device. You've done this one. Can you light up the other for us?
The one in the middle, the one with the green light on. Go near that, touch it.
funny thing was, right, I felt a shiver behind me, and you said the fog was around me, and that's lit up. I mean, the fog's everywhere, it's not just around me, but cool, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
So I say that, we're not really afraid. This place might be a bit intimidating, but we're not afraid. We're just here to communicate, and regardless of what happens, you can't cause us any harm. So we're here just to speak with you. No matter what you do or show us, we will go home at the end of the day safe and sound. All we ask is that you interact with these devices in the best way that you can, perhaps by lighting up these devices as you've done for us already.
Did you live nearby?
Obviously, I know I said if it lights up a device, you know, we'll go left.
Mm.
And it
Do you think
did.
they've walked? Yeah. Do you
But
think they've gone?
My bones.
My bones.
They are here, probably.
There's a lot of bones here.
My thinking is that yes, it did what I asked, but it was so long between, and there's a lot of random things coming through, so I get like a bit of a trickster feeling from it, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels a bit like being like wants us to lead us about, play some games kind of feel.
You know, I'll happily play the games.
One of us will. No, but I'm just,
Well, they're clearly asking us to do something, so.
yeah, no, absolutely. It's just I don't know. Right, okay, well, I did say that we would move if it did, or it
We'll
did,
just
so
do the loop.
yeah. Hope de loop and pull. Me shoes are looking cool. Right, well, we're back. We went left and we didn't hear from anyone, or at least we didn't hear a lot.
Back with Anne. You going back out on there, are you?
Yeah, we might as well. Oh man, it's getting too cold to do anything. We're going to put these devices back down. It's not going anywhere.
Put there, yeah. Don't.
Put him a little bit like there instead.
We're still here.
You're still here. So you made us do a loop for nothing, huh? Getting our exercise in.
Oh, you did say they wanted to play games.
I did say, yeah. Was it you who asked us to go left? We did that. Nothing happened. It didn't help us to communicate with you. Now that we're back and we've done as you ask, can you do as we ask? Can you light up one of these devices for us? Perhaps you can continue attempting to communicate with us. It has gotten a lot more like the
You
feel
see
of the
us.
area is a bit like
You see us.
what. So I said, "Where are you?" And it said, "You see us." Are you right with us? Are you right in front of us? Because we cannot see you. We can't hear you. We can't see you. That's why we're asking you to use these devices to communicate with us, because we cannot see you or hear you.
Unless you want to show yourself.
Perhaps if you come and speak right to us, we won't be able to hear you right now, and I don't know if I can explain to you how or why, but we may be able to hear you later. Do you understand what we're doing here?
Do you even understand us?
It's that one again. Now, I don't know if that's the
Yeah,
same
but, yeah, you don't know. You put them both in your pocket.
Yeah.
I didn't want to die.
Nobody does. But I'm afraid it comes to us all eventually. What was your name? Did that stop and then start again?
Mm-hmm.
If you could, seeing as you like to light up that device for us, would you be able to light up the other one? To help us know that you're here.
This one over here.
It stopped and it started again.
Thank you. We appreciate you doing that.
Could you step away from that device for us for a moment?
Oh. Oh.
You can try and say and do whatever you like. You're not going to scare us to run away. We're here to communicate with you. This is an opportunity that neither of us will get very often. Trying to intimidate us won't work. We're safe. We're fine. If you're on the other side, this is your opportunity to communicate. We're not going to take being told to run. We're safe. If you would like to continue communicating with us, light up the device more. Thank you. Now, I ask that you give us a name so that we know who we are speaking to. Or perhaps light up the other device for us. You seem to be able to light this one up. Do the other. That one is turned on, isn't it?
Do you turn them on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, yes, that one's turned on.
Yeah,
Right, I've got an idea. Could you pass me that one, mate?
This one?
Yeah, I'm going to flip them over. So if you don't want to light up the other device, that's fine. We've moved them. What are you going to do now?
Have we confused you?
Can you still light up that device? Or are you going to light this one up now? Or any of them?
The middle one would be nice.
You told us to run. Maybe that means you want us to leave. If you would like us to leave, light...
Watch yourself here.
Watch yourself here. We will do in a week when this video comes out. No, I need to be respectful. If you're saying watch yourself...
Are we
To-
in danger?
What is there for us to be afraid of here? Maybe that explains the feeling changing in the area.
Well, that's the first time we've done that. Well, we followed instructions and it's increased.
Yeah. So I'm usually hesitant of following instructions anyway because you don't really know why like things are happening. I've had instances where it felt like it tried to direct you and it kind of never goes well. But in this instance, Jones, who's there to fear here? Jones. John Jones, heavyweight world champion.
Indiana?
Indiana, that's the guy. Jones. Who is Jones? Why do we have to be afraid of him? Is that... I'm hiding.
I'm hiding.
Is that Jones hiding?
How old are you? If you're hiding from us. Are you young? Are you old? Children hide. Are you a child? Did you hear the little over there? We're not going to be here for a great deal longer, so we'd like to have something worth showing people, something that is entertaining and something that was worth our time being here. Is there any messages you would like to share with us that would make our time worth it, other than empty threats? Can you light up a device? Can you give us a name? Can you say anything that matters? I can feel myself getting like heated. I'm not trying to.
He scares
He
people.
scares people.
Is it Jones that scares people?
Why does he scare people? Come on, Jones.
Come and light up
You're
one
not
of these
scaring
devices.
us.
It depends what you throw at us. I'd be interested if something happened. I'll tell you what, this spot might be worth coming back to at some point, because this is more... I smell
Food?
burning. No, I smell burning, like not food
Smell
burning.
food, like char-grilled food.
Well, yeah. We're right next to a fire station, so I'm kind of thinking if anything is burning, it's rather appropriate, and also I'm not too worried if anywhere you want to be. So yeah. Smell of burn.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Like the little disposable ones.
Yeah, yeah. And why would anyone be doing that here? Unless it's a log burner.
Yeah, it might be. It might be just burning coals in the house.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Jones? We're not going to be here for much longer. Is there anything more you want to say to us? Light up a device maybe? Show us that you're here with that? Watch out for evil.
Are you on about the witches?
What evil do we need to watch out for? You've given us a name. You said that he scares. We've been told that you're hiding. Tell us what is evil. What should we be running from right now? Her. Her. Jones isn't a her. Jones is a boy. A man.
What's her name? Please come up with one of the witches' names. That'd be bloody great.
Communication.
We are trying to communicate.
See what I mean? This is what I mean by like playful trickster situation, because I said, you know, is there anything left? We're going to start closing it down, and suddenly it learns how to speak the fucking English language. Right.
I just love how rapid those balls were going off a minute.
Yeah. The reason I switched them over was because I didn't want it to be like the device being faulty. And obviously, if it kept going off, then maybe it could have been that. I was kind of hoping that this one was going to go off again after we switched them, because that was the side that was being like lit up before, but none of them have gone off since. So I'm like, I don't really know what that means or what to make of it, but it is interesting nonetheless. We're going to be leaving here in a moment, whether you want us to or not. So the last thing I'll ask from you is if you could light up one of these devices. You were very good at that not too long ago, and now they've stopped. Are you able to light up this device one more time for us? And maybe we'll come back. If you would like us to come back, light up the device. If you would like us to stay away forever, tell us using the device you've been speaking to us with. Shiver again. Ball.
Yes, please light up the ball.
Yeah, but I said light it up if you want us to stay. Tell us if you want us to leave. And it said ball. This is what I mean, it's fucking with us. Keep walking, keep walking. Right, I'm going to take that as it wants us to leave. If it said run, it's saying it's now saying keep walking. Well, in that case, given that you evidently don't want to speak to us any longer, or perhaps you're too weak to do it, we're going to leave now. We've given you an opportunity to communicate with us. Maybe we'll come back and try to speak with you again, and hopefully you'll be able to.
Oh, great.
Electric shock. Right. Oh, my camera was dropped then. Let it be known that after this time of communication, I formally bring this to a close. You can attempt to communicate with us through any of our devices. It will not work. We will not pay you any mind. You cannot follow us once we leave. You will stay, and we will leave this place unaffected, unharmed, whilst you remain. Right, folks, that was the Bideford Old Town Graveyard. A very interesting investigation. Wasn't expecting the cat balls to go off, if I'm honest, and I'm still a bit, like, it was very consistent almost,
Yeah,
but
it was very rapid responses.
after moving the devices, they stopped going off. My concern was that we just had a faulty device, but no, I don't know if it was the same one that went off all the time, but after moving them, they stopped. And it seemed as though at times things were kind of being antagonistic, and so I was getting heated with it. But definitely an interesting investigation. I don't really know what to make of it, but there is a big part of me that's curious to come back here in the future and see what more it has to offer. What was your thoughts on it?
Yeah, do more area as well. We could do the other grave.
Yeah.
Maybe go by the witch's house. Could go to the workhouse.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. There's this whole area of the town has a lot of history and a lot of well-known and dark history too. So it's definitely something to explore. But with all that said, that is this investigation come to a close. If you would like to check out any of our other investigations, there will be an iCard somewhere in this video that you can take a look to you can go to the playlist with all of our other investigations and go through those. We also have our podcast if you want to take a look at that, where we talk about all things unexplained. We have our case files that talk about famous and well-known paranormal or unexplained events. If you want to learn the history about them, that's the best place to do it. And finally, we have our reactions, where we take a look at the internet's best and worst paranormal and unexplained moments. With all that said, we want to thank you for being here. We know Steve couldn't be here, and we hope to see him on the channel again as soon as possible, and we'll bring him back to you. But regardless, we're going to keep things moving. We want to keep you fixed with your hit of the unexplained every week, and we appreciate you for being here, and we hope to catch you again on the next one. Goodbye.
Get slimy.